I just want to add on to this whole Charles Gibson thing, and I hate to be that person, but me and Charles went to grade school together. Oglesby Elementary in Chicago, off of Halsted. It's down. I lived on 77th and Green, where I grew up. It's on Green, but I don't know what, whatever. There. We went to school together at Oglesby, and I know this situation that's going on with him is serious, but I just wanted to add my little 2 cents, which is so when we was in kindergarten, I think me and Charles was in the same classroom in kindergarten, first grade, and maybe second grade. I think we shared teachers, Miss Sparks, Miss Poindexter, and Mr. Johnson, who maybe a couple students. Either way, that's how I'm trying to get y'all my receipts. Okay. Charles was always a little weird, okay? He was always extremely mannish and very maturely developed. I guess kind of like sexually, if you want to use. I hate to say that involving a child. But mind you, we were all up until the age 7 or 8 when we were in these classrooms. But we used to sit in the same rows, and one time Charles got assigned next to me. And I was a quiet kid. I was kind of a tomboy that I thought, but I was so cool and funny that I was always close with the boys. And my best friend, Markesia, was like pretty and popular. So I was around the girls. So when we all used to talk and shit on the first row, Charles used to have like, first off, he used to slob a lot and have to collect his spit because he talked too much. But he was always like freaky. Like he always used to sit with his like legs open towards me and like blow kisses and always licking his lips, trying to do like cool boy stuff. Like you could see he got this from the house, so he watched somebody older than him do this shit and he's trying to emulate it or whatever, imitate or whatever. And I was a kid. I thought it was ill, it was gross, it was weird. But like to be a black kid in the hood, I think a lot of us are more mature than we need to be. A lot of us are having young parents. A lot of us was being exposed to a lot of shit we didn't need to see. And it was the 90s. So to further that, like we used to do like talent shows, and he always wanted to be Michael Jackson. He used to have the little fedora. I remember he came, and for his talent, this is crazy, it's coming back to me. It was to be Michael Jackson. And why he wanted to be Michael Jackson so bad, yes, Michael Jackson was the greatest, but Michael Jackson, remember, used to spin and grab the crotch and do all that. Charles loved to do that shit. And then once he was in the talent part, and everybody was like, oh yeah, you did good, he wouldn't stop doing that shit until it got to the point to where we used to be like, okay, he's creepy, he keeps grabbing his stuff, he keeps licking his lips and blowing kisses at people. Like he was just always extremely managed. And I'm getting to this story I know his current accusations is going on in Chicago. I live in Houston now, but of course my Facebook and things are still Chicago because that's where I'm from. I see that he's getting these allegations of being weird, and he's like a famous photographer now. Like when I saw him go viral, I was like, that's Charles. Like the boy still got the same face. The only thing he got now is weight and facial hair. So I was like, damn, that's cool that he blew up for that. But in the same breath, it's like, ew. And it made so much sense because he was always creepy and he always used to just sit next to me and run his finger down the side of my arm randomly. And it was like, what is wrong with you? Like, I don't get that. So when I saw him become a photographer, I'm like, that actually makes sense because if people don't go a negative route, they'll probably find a career in something. When they get a kid, you can kind of see what the kid gonna be. I don't want the story to be long, but it is whatever. So when it happened, I'm like, oh, okay, great success. But now the allegations are coming out that he is a creep, like that he's recording women or people without their knowledge and keeping these things. And to be honest, it makes sense too, because he was managed at 7, from 5 to 7. So as a grown man, hopefully he's never done nothing bad in between those times outside of his career to somebody physically. But for him to have these allegations of being a little bit too much, it's believable. I don't even need a court of law. So, ladies, I hope nothing ever too bad happens. If you sue them, do whatever, get your money. I just want to throw that little story in.